Hey guys, it's Leena from the Land of Gods, and we are doing the monthly reading for the sign of Taurus, my bulls, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. This is for the month of June. Guys, please remember time's fluid. Energies can be reversed, and at times cards pick up energy of your loved ones and not directly yours, and sometimes someone on your mind while you're watching the video. So please take what resonates and leave the rest for others to receive. If you're here for the first time, welcome aboard. Welcome to my channel. And if you've been kind enough to come back, thank you so very much. Welcome back. My bulls, the spread is going to look completely different from the monthlies that we've had so far. This spread somehow came to me. As usual, I got no clue how. But let's see how that goes. Do let me know how you like the flow of energy. And yeah, let us go. Last shuffle. There you go. We are ready. Spirit. Whoa, that was fast. Quite a lot on your platter. But you are doing great at this point in time. Yeah, very confident energy. You got more than usual work, but you're like, we'll manage it, don't worry. Probably that is the reason. Man, the Six of Cups is freaking showing up in so many readings, irrespective of the element. The retrograde is really bringing old energies back in. It's like, digging up the graves and throwing whatever that is left in there that has not been dealt with, whatever that unfinished business is, right in front of you. Deal with this. It's needed. Most of the time, that's what retrogrades are all about. And this retrograde is no different. Whoa. Six of Cups. This could be energetically. This could be someone from the past pinging you somehow out of the blue. And yeah, that is the reason why this energy is coming back. There is some kind of burden on your soul, on your heart that you need to get rid of. Look. This is what the issue is. Everything is going fine. You are trying to deal with it. You are putting your strong foot forward in front of everybody. It's like, yes, let's go, let's do it. You are coming out as very strategic, somebody who's extremely intelligent, somebody who's able to apply that intellect, that intelligence into the 3D, make things happen, all of that. But that is where the issue is. This is how you feel from inside, not looking at what this retrograde or this time is offering you. It's offering you to deal with something that you have left in the past and in some way ignored outright, deny that you are feeling like that, but heart and heart, you are feeling heavy. No matter how strong you make yourself look like for the rest of the world, you cannot fool yourself. You can fool everybody in the world except yourself and your guardian angels. Yep. Give me more for this Queen of Swords. Yeah, you are. To the world, you are like really powerful, strong, coming out like that. Look, in your head, this is what's going on. And that's because of this King of Swords. You know that this is the only divine masculine and divine feminine that's a separated couple. That is a separated couple. There is an energy which is kind of separated but coming back in, and it's kind of leaving you really, really distressed. Very distressed. But in some ways, look at this. Maybe this past energy is trying to reconcile or coming back, God only knows for what. That King of Swords is looking at the Queen of Swords, but that Queen of Swords is looking elsewhere. Like, I'm not interested. I don't want to deal with you anymore. Seriously, why are you here? Why are you here? Well, this energy is here because you are not letting go of this energy So it's coming back again and again in the 3D. Give me more for this Four of Cups and King of Swords. What is this energy that is coming from the past that you do not want to look at? That cup, whether it is actually a reconciliation or something else, it's leaving you very, very distressed. That's for sure. Yeah. Look. We have the Ace of Swords. There is something that we need to clarify. There's something that is left in between, unfinished. A chat that is long pending, but you are not ready to have it. We need to have that. Give me more for this Nine of Swords. Dang. It's like hoping against hope that it's gonna clear up without you having to have that chat with this King of Swords. This King of Swords is not your energy. Yeah, this is hoping against hope, and that is the reason you are so stressed the fuck out. Give me more for this Ace of Swords, please. Yeah, there are things that needs to be cleared, and that is how we are going to reach to these new beginnings, new points, a breakthrough kind of a thing, even if it's a closure that is needed. Whatever is weighing you down, whatever is making you a little gloomy in some ways, despite the fact that there are certain things in life that's going pretty well, that is that juggle that's going on. Despite that, internally, we got to deal with this. Our intuition is telling us, this is the third eye chakra, our intuition is telling us we got to deal with this, no matter how much you are hoping against hope that, you know, the sun rises and shines and I do not have to deal with this anymore, blah, blah, blah. It's not going to happen like that, loves. No, it's not going to happen like that. Give me more for this Sun and the Nine of Swords. Why? Yeah. You see this? Look at this. The Hermit as well as the Queen of Swords looking someplace else altogether. This is what the issue is. You might as well make everybody think that you are so composed, so poised, so in control of the situation. This is what's going on inside. This is what your mental state is at this point in time, and you just want to get the fuck away from everybody. You're like, I am tired. I don't need this shit. I don't want to deal with this. That's the reason that denial is there. There's everything fine. No. And hoping against hope that, you know, this energy goes away and that you don't have to deal with it. My loves, we have to deal with it. There's no running away from this energy. We got to. You gotta face your fears. You gotta face your hurt. You gotta face whatever this unsaid, undone energy is. And only then can we move forward. This weight has to come down off your shoulder. And the time is now. That's the reason these retrograde times keep coming back, so that we can deal with whatever we have left in the past for us to clean the slate again and move forward. Give me more for the Ace of Wands, please. For the Ace of Wands. What is this Ace of Swords, Ace of Wands energy? This King of Swords is quite determined actually to this time around have this communication. Ace of Wands, please. Look. We have the Hermit, we have the Hermit, we have the Hangman. It's all about introspection. Whatever this tough talk is, we gotta deal with that. Loves, you can't run away with this for too long. Simple. There is no running away from this. And if we are thinking, and we are thinking, oh my God, this is leaving us so much in our head. Dang. Yeah, this King of Swords is like, I'm not buying this shit no more. We gotta deal with this and let's talk about this. He's being very matter of factly, and you're like, you know what? You gonna push me? Sure, go ahead, do whatever you want to. I'm not gonna even acknowledge your presence around. And then that is what's happening to you. This is your state of mind. That is, it's not this King of Swords state of mind. No, the King of Swords is coming with an agenda here, and a very clear agenda that we gotta sort this. But it is for you, my loves, to sort this shit out. Look, we have the devil here. Probably this is an energy that did not just work for you guys. You guys just clashed all the time, you know. Neither are you soft-spoken, nor is this King of Swords. There are no loving nothings being shared between the two of you. There are lots of taunts, I feel. There is lots of putting each other down. You know, sometimes it's not that either of you are bad individually, but you guys are not good for each other together. You were not, you are not. Let us clarify, loves. What is this? Six of Wands and the Two of Pentacles. There is this showtime going on wherein in front of the camera on the stage, you are like, here I am, everybody's happy, you're doing your job absolutely perfectly. But behind the camera, behind the scenes, there is a lot of juggle going on. Let's see. Page of Swords and the Six of Swords. All you want is peace. All you want is peace. But this Page of Swords, that King of Swords energy again coming in. There is somebody who just keeps coming, knocking on the door, keeps coming in, because we have left a door or a window open. So every single time when the storm comes, that freaking window just keep going bang, bang, bang. Yeah, keeps reminding you of the past. Six of Cups, Spirit. Look, we have the 10 of Swords again. Yeah, dude. This is like too much pain, too much baggage, too much of regret, too much of distress. This is just too much of everything. Knight of Pentacles. This is such a slow-mo thing that you are doing. You really need to let your ego on the shelf. We are being very, very stubborn here. Seriously. I know bulls are famous for that, but it's not helping us in any way whatsoever. At all. That Four of Cups, let's do that, Spirit, first before we go to the Queen of Swords there. I'm told, wait, this is it. Yeah. This is what you are doing. Inside you are feeling like shit, and outside you are like, really, like, you know, I got this. There's no problem. No, Either you're being like that, or you're being extremely, extremely snarky. Yeah, I like that word. Snarky. Queen of Swords here, please. Let's clarify the Queen of Swords, not looking at what we have on the table, not trying to deal with this. Maybe just in your head with all of this, whatever has happened with this Tower moment that has left you angry, confused, hurt, many emotions here. That Seven of Cups is more than confusion. It is a lot of other emotions coming in together, and you don't want to deal with this. But we got to talk. You cannot be looking away from things and then expect everything to clean up. This Tower happens for a reason, and do not ignore the Tower. You can't ignore the Tower. How long can you ignore the Tower? You will see the freaking rubble in front of you in your life. So open up and talk about this, because this is what's happening. Nine of Swords, Spirit. Nine of Swords. Please clarify the Nine of Swords. This wasn't a healthy relationship, that's for sure. This could be also, I'm told, that King of Swords, whatever is coming back, could be a person or an addiction of sort. That inner weakness being covered by addiction. And that is coming back again. And that is the reason why we need to deal with it. We cannot keep going to rehab or just keep denying that we have a problem. Keep denying that we have addiction issues. Keep denying that we are doing substance abuse. 9 of Swords, please. No wonder you are all in your head. Yeah, this is a person or thing that is like, yeah, I'm here. I'm here to stay if you're not gonna deal with me. Look. Magician, 3 of Wands with the 9 of Swords. You want to move. You want to move away, but wherever you want to move towards, whatever that energy is, whatever you are trying to manifest, it needs patience, acknowledgement, and dealing with this. You cannot move forward. You cannot go on that voyage. You cannot be on this ship with so much baggage. You can't. You got to drop it. You have to. That's the reason you're not moving forward, and it's irritating the hell out of you. This hope against hope. What is this hope against hope? Sun is the happiest card in the deck, and trust me, I'm not feeling happy at all. This is hoping against hope that I can get away with this without dealing with this. Yeah, look. There is this clash. There is this too much fire. You don't want to deal with it. You are told, hold your ground. Queen of Wands there. Know that you have that strength in you. I'm taken back to this strength. That you can deal with this. You can. King of Swords, Spirit. King of Swords. 10 of Cups. This King of Swords really broke your heart in some way. Showed you a lot of dreams. But you know what? He's just too cold, too distant. He doesn't know how to express his emotions. This could be because somebody has been or was workaholic, so focused on work that there was no time for emotions. There was no time for romance. There was no time for love. There was no time to have fun. It was just all the time this juggle going on. Ace of Swords and Ace of Wands, this breakthrough of sorts that's coming in with that hope. Ace of Swords, whoa. Knight of Cups. This king really wants to clear things up, man. This king really wants that, whatever this is, let's try. There is, for some, there is a sense of reconciliation coming in. This King of Swords is coming in with some promises. Now, whether these are empty promises or this time around it's different, that is for you to decide. But how exactly are you going to decide till the time you do not engage with this energy and you are hell-bent on not engaging with this energy? This energy is going to stay till the time you don't deal with it. That's very clear. Ace of Wands, Spirit. Ace of Wands. Look, your angels are like, you know what? Give yourself a chance to heal. Yeah, look. The Star, the High Priestess, 9 of Pentacles, and 3 of Cups. Even if it is all about your sense of getting free from this load, we got to engage ourselves. That 3 of Cups I see. And we got to engage ourselves in a more constructive way. Star and the High Priestess is all about healing and patience, and somehow through that are angels trying to help us in some ways? I really feel that during this retrograde, whatever this old energy that's popping up, the divine wants you to get sorted. Whether you are going to get rid of it or whether you are going to go for the reconciliation, we got to talk about it in a non-judgmental, in a matter of factly, in a distant, in a professional, in a cordial way. You do not have to make yourself vulnerable, because that's, I feel, is your biggest fear, of feeling vulnerable in front of this King of Swords. Because he knows you. He really knows what are your passions, how he can, kind of talk you into things. And you're like, I do not want to engage. He knows. He will convince me to do something that I don't want to do, and then I'll regret it, if all of that. That is the reason you can stay just cordial, amicable, distant at the same time. Keep your protection shields up, but you don't have to bring a freaking wall up at this point in time. You are literally having a freaking wall up. Hangman, please. We got to look at this situation in a mature way, in a way where we can deal with whatever this inner anguish is. There is, that limbo, that waiting, that crazy stress in your head. I'm taken to that 9 of Swords. It's the same, holding your head, and you're like, what am I supposed to do? Well, we'll see what we are supposed to do. The Hangman, please. It's not easy to gain that inner perspective. It took Odin, the god of the gods in the Norse mythology, 7 days and 7 nights, hanging upside down, giving one of his eye to gain that knowledge. This process is not easy, but it's crucial for our future. It's essential for us to grow. It's essential for us to get rid of this past energy. Look, that is the reason why you don't want to engage. 7 of Swords, this connection, this King of Swords, stabbed you in the back in the past. Probably that is the reason you're like, I don't want to deal with you. Just get the fuck out. I'm all right carrying this burden, whatever this pain is. I'm doing well in most of the things in life, but babe, that's not gonna work. That is not going to work. If we are okay living incomplete life, then okay, sure. But if we want to truly live life to the fullest, this is a process that every single human being has to go through. Whatever karmic issues were, whatever karmic lessons were, whatever soul contracts you had, we have to all deal with that. We cannot just close our eyes and say, oop, it's not there anymore. No, it's very much going to be there. It's going to keep coming back. And this, whatever backstabbing that this King of Swords did, or this relationship in general, felt like walking on eggshells and, in short, unhealthy. You'll have to look at it and, to some extent, take responsibility of the part that you played. You sat on a table where respect was not getting served anymore, and you waited and you got hurt, and now you have shut yourself up completely. You've gone cold, you've gone distant, you've gone like rock solid, like that wall. You have really walls around you. You are not allowing this energy to come in. Sure, you want to, shut the doors, all right, but engagement is needed. Hermit, please. Look, we have the King of Swords with Hermit. You are kind of leaving this King of Swords in the head and all by himself, but he's coming up with some promises of future, promises of passion. You don't want to deal with it. He's going to stay around. Talk about it, finish it, carry on with it. Whatever you want to do, bring those walls down. Keep your shields up, but bring those walls down. He's leaving you in the head. Of course he's going to leave you in the head, because he's just pushing you, knocking on the door all the freaking time. And you're like, you know what? You're not there. Yeah, but you can still hear the freaking bell ring. You can still hear those knocks on the door. And that is the reason you are so freaking annoyed, all distressed, all in your head, losing your sleep, because this King of Swords is not going to let you sleep till the time you don't deal with it. There are things to be worked out with this, whatever devilish energy that is. It's an unhealthy energy. Clearly that, there were big promises made. You are holding on to the pain that came along with it rather than learning about it. We got to learn about this. This clash is there because we need to learn and move. Yeah. Let us get you an oracle guidance message to wrap up this reading. My bulls, we are being stubborn. Let's engage. You don't have to, bare your heart or whatever. If you feel you can get hurt again, that fear is there. Well, nobody is saying that you should put your heart on the table, but at least come on the table, yo. Yeah? There is some kind of negotiation or a truce or reconciliation or something that this king has to offer that you are not entertaining. And universe is like, whether you want to reject it or accept it, you would only know if you come on the table and at least entertain the thought of having this conversation. Wow. No shuffles whatsoever. Thinking woman, that Queen of Swords, she is all in her head thinking. Yes, the thinking woman. Let's read this out for you guys and see what the universe has to tell you. This card shows a woman holding a book standing before a staircase, ready to lead you to higher understanding. This woman could be a friend who helps you express and understands your feelings. Or she could be a teacher brought to your life at this time to take you in a new direction. This could be your higher self, that high priestess right there. This could also be a new love interest with a woman who is thoughtful, conscious, and aware. Or like the thinking man, this card could represent a side of yourself that is ready to blossom and bring clarity and assistance to the world. If so, find your voice and let your wisdom shine. And that can happen when you engage. And on that note, my bulls, I'm going to take your leave. Thank you so very much for joining me. It's a wrap. Namaste from the land of gods.